Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 12th of July 2025. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So welcome everyone. Thanks for watching. I know they're the boring videos. I get it. If you do like them, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's always appreciated. Hope everyone's weekend's going okay. It's just after lunch here on a Saturday here in Da Nang, Vietnam. So probably a few beers, watch some football this afternoon. My team's playing very soon. Great week to be a Queenslander. My rugby league team won the State of Origin, which is good. I'm going to mix it up a little bit today. We're not going to do so much on the daily charts. We're going to look at the 8-hour charts. But we'll start with a daily chart. So let's go to them first if I can find them. All right, so I'll just quickly rush through. This is TradingView. I'm not a trade signal provider. Please don't follow me blindly. I do make lots of errors, as we all know. Just do your own due diligence. I just give you some trading ideas. For me, the new candles, the new daily candle, new 8-hour candles at 4 a.m. local for me. I don't get out of bed till 6:30, and I can work around that. With the 8-hour charts, for me, I get up, check the 4 a.m. one at 6:30. Then my next candle is at midday, 12 midday local, then 8 p.m. So 3 times a day. It's easy for me to cover that. Even on a Friday night, I was having a few beers. Caught up with a mate from Australia yesterday. Had a few beers. I come home at 8 o'clock. I'm only about 75 metres from the bar, so it's not far. Come home, check the charts, and go back out. So it's easy. And that's me for the week. All right, let's get into it daily. I'll just have a quick look. We go through this every week. So the only one we'll go to first is Bitcoin, BTC. It's all-time high. It's on a tear, up around 118,000, nearly 119,000, getting close to 120,000. I'm in a buy from the 25th of June. This is a 24/7 market. You'll see price, it's the only price ticking over if you look on the right here. Today I've just moved my stop up, so 108,794, locking in profit on that buy. And you'll see on the 8-hour charts, it's not all rainbows and roses. All right, what else we got? Pound, Aussie. On Monday, I'm going to close half of this sell trade. I'm going to sell from 3rd of July. It went back up to the high, the resistance level there, and it's come down nicely. The MACD platinum's well and truly through the zero level. It's down at this previous low now. So Monday, I'm going to close half and put my stop in place at 208,391. So that's coming up on Monday. Hasn't been done yet. Spreadsheet's already been sort of half updated. And the metals, silver. Now, we'll go to, silver. Yeah, silver's just gone bang. We're in a sell from back here, which obviously hasn't gone that well at all. From the 20th of June, I couldn't even though the MACD platinum went through the zero level, there wasn't much opportunity to do anything with it because it really hadn't gone down much. I was thinking about putting a stop in there. In hindsight, I wish I had. We got this buy signal on Monday. It's not a valid buy for me. Couple of reasons. The main reason is price hasn't come back close enough to the... I've got to change the colour on that. Hang on a sec. I'm going to pause the video 2 seconds. Hang on, where's my little pausey thing? There it is. Okay, I just changed the colour of the 50 EMA. So here it is here. It's a bit easier to see. So 240, limited, linear weighted moving average, 100 EMA, 50 EMA. So basically price hasn't come close enough back to the 50 EMA for my liking. That's one of my sort of rules. It has to come a lot closer, or at least touch it, or close to it. It's not come close enough. But we have got this hidden bullish divergence, which I do like. But we've also got regular bearish divergence. So there's mixed signals there. So all I'm going to do is close the sell for a loss on Monday. This becomes a loss recovery, and I'm just waiting for a better signal to try and recover that loss. So close that sell on Monday and wait for a new signal. Now silver's shot up nicely, but you look at gold, because I'm in a gold trade, and gold's hardly moving at all. Silver's gone, and gold's, normally they sort of go hand in hand. Sweating, why am I so hot? I've got the air conditioning on, have I? Yeah. Hang on a sec, pause. That's better, just put my fan on. All right, so that's it. So on Monday, well, the BTC, Bitcoin, the stop's already moved up. Pound Aussie, close half on that sell and place a stop. Silver, getting out of the sell for a loss and just sitting, waiting for a new buy. So silver, hang on, where's silver? So I'm waiting on trade signals on silver, New Zealand USD, Aussie USD, Aussie Yen, and Aussie CAD. So there's not much happening. I think there's actually a signal for the Aussie CAD. There's a buy signal on Thursday, but it's the MACD platinum's above the zero level. So I'm just waiting now. Yeah, that was closed for a loss. A lot of little losses happening, but nothing much happening going in my direction. All right, let's do something different, eh? Let's have a look at the 8-hour chart. Now, I've been banging on about the 8-hour charts. If you go to my shared spreadsheets, you probably can't see it it's below the cutoff of the video, but you'll see all my sheet names down the bottom. There's one called 8-hour DCA. I'm up to trade 173. So you go and have a look at this spreadsheet. I'll just scroll up, you'll see it. This is pretty well kept up to date. You'll see all the trades there. There's plenty on, and we'll go through the trades in a minute. So there's a lot open still. That's why you don't see anything in the balance column. There's a balance column there. So that's, when's that? 30th of 5th, yeah. So there's plenty of trades happening. It's a nice, steady sort of results there on the 8-hour. It's not too stressful. Like I said, it's only 3 times a week. 3 times a day. 3 times a week, I wish. So 3 times a day, which a lot of people, that can fit around your lifestyle. You know, you hear a lot of people, they sort of talk about going from the 4-hour to the daily. They don't look at the charts in between. So, you know, you've got the 6-hour, you know, you got, you could do 5-hour if you want, 12-hour, obviously, 8-hour. So, yeah. All right, let's get on the 8-hour charts. Now, they're just slightly different setup. There's no 3 moving averages, just a 20 simple moving average. Same MACD Platinum, same principle applies to everything. The only thing different, I've got the QQE Advanced down here on the bottom. I'll go into the settings just to show you what they are. So we're on the QQE Advanced. If you've got the choice of MACD Platinum or QQE Advanced, we're on the QQE. RSI 7, SF is 14, and the WP is 1. So 7, 14, and 1. Normally that'd be 1, 8, and 3, or 1, 8, and 3, something like that. 7, 14, and 1. So that's all it is. Upper line is at 60. You got the middle line, which is the white one, that's at 50, which is the center level, the 50 level. 40 is the other level there. So that's all I've got. So my bread and butter trades here are when price goes above or below the 60 or the 40 level. So in this case here, the QQE's gone above the 60 level. So I'm looking for a sell and bring it at least down to the 50 level, then start looking at getting out or taking action. As other times, it's just like the normal high probability trading method. In this case, there's hidden bullish divergence, so I took the buy. It's just, I will take normal high probability trades. I'll always take the ones with divergence, especially hidden divergence. I'll always take them. I'll take double bottoms, double tops, any resistance, major resistance levels or anything like that. I'll also take any trade, say for example, I was in this sell here, and it's based on this initial trade, and we've got another buy signal in here somewhere, even though there's no supporting divergence or anything like that, and this sell trade was in trouble, I would take the buy on a high probability, just like a hedging thing, that's all. You'll see that when we get the Euro Yen. So we'll just go through this Euro CAD. You can read the notes here. I'll just go through this quickly. I don't want to bore you too much with it all. We're in a buy here. Now this is the 8-hour charts. So let's just make sure we're clear of that, 8-hour charts. So we're in a buy. We're at this green level here is the big round number. In this case, it's the 90-cent level. So we're in a buy, already closed half, stop and play. You'll see that on my spreadsheet. In the meantime, the MACD Platinum, the QQE is above the 60 level, so I'm thinking ready to sell. But that's all right. And what I do is just trail the stopper. Aussie Swiss in a buy. Now I was in multiple buys here, so I've taken one down here, another one here. You'll see there, trade 4, T4, 1, 2, 3, 4. One was a trend line break, so I've taken, and the whole time the QQEs, it didn't quite get down here. I was sort of looking at this resistance level at the time for the first trade. See that support level? Sorry, support level. That's what that was based on. So it was a what I call an MACD Platinum MP trade. MP, you see MP there. So I took the buy, and it's turned into a prices drop down below. The QQE's dropped down below, so I've started taking buy trades. So dollar cost averaging to the upside. That's all I've been doing. And we've closed most of those trades, and we've got a stop in place for what's remaining on trade 4. Aussie Yen no trade on, Aussie New Zealand no trade on. Aussie USD in a buy, already closed half. Now this was taken as a MP trade, MACD Platinum. There's no divergence, but this number here, 65-cent level, big round number, nice support level, took it. We got up to this high here, previous high, closed half, put stop in place, can't lose on that. All right, Bitcoin, here we go. It looks so good on the daily chart, not so good on the 8-hour chart. Took a sell here. QQE's above the... Now, I've got a rule, and I don't follow my rule. Basically, you should only take buys on Bitcoin and the metals, but I don't. I keep on forgetting about it. So I'm taking a sell. I'm taking one sell here, taking a second sell there. Break even was in here. It just... I was looking for it to get to the 50 level on the QQE. It didn't. Then it's just got this buy signal here. Now here's a good example. I've got two trades that things are going against me. Get a buy signal here. It's a valid MACD Platinum. Even though I'm ignoring the QQE, took the buy, and I'm glad I did, because even though I'm in a world of pain on these two sells, this buy is giving me a little bit of an offset on that. Plus I've got the daily buy, so it's not the end of the world on both of those trades, but I'm taking a bit of a hit on Bitcoin at the moment. So that's we've got the QQE sells, and we've got the MP buy. At Swiss, we're in a buy back here. This is back in the day when I was just taking any MP trade, I think. Yeah, support level there, that's why I took it. There's a big support level there. One, taking another one here, taking a third one, because this is all dollar cost averaging. And I've taken a fourth one. There's my overall break in, that yellow dotted line there. I had taken, I think I did take a sell there, I'm not sure. Can't remember, I have to check the spreadsheet. But we got 4 trades on. We have got a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, which is not great, but I'll be happy to take a sell if it presents and just keep on going for the buy. It's a pair I don't mind trading. It's a slow mover most of the time. You don't see big moves like this too much. And we're not that far off the overall break even. Euro Aussie in a sell, basically. So it's trade 1 there, trade 2, trade 3. You see trade 3, QQE. It's above the 40 level. Oh, sorry, the 60 level. Second trade. That was a trend line break, that one. Oh, second trade's there. Second trade. Yeah, third trade. That was a trend line break, that one there, because that sell signal was still valid. And there's a third trade there. Closed out the first 2 and partial close on trade 3 and got a stop in place. Same sort of deal. Euro CAD, sell, second sell, third sell, fourth sell, and I've taken a buy. Now, even though this buy is not going in my favour and was starting to head down to the break-even level, just absorbing that one buy trade is not a big deal. You can see that there's 2 break-even levels. One is the yellow dashed line, which is 159.769, and the overall break-even is 159.725. So they're only about 3 pips difference, you know, so it's not much. You can absorb sort of 1 or 2 small trades. Just if it gets down here, I'm just going to close out. Euro Swiss in this buy down here. QQE, below the 40 level, hasn't got to the 50 yet. In the meantime, I've got a sell signal. It's a valid MACD Platinum. Taking the sell gives me a bit of hedging power. it's gone down, dropped through, the MACD platinum's gone through the zero level, closed half, put a stop in place. Break even is, overall break even for both trades is that yellow line there. No big deal, because what I'm expecting is another buy signal. We've got a blue dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, so eventually we'll get a buy signal. I guarantee you, unless the world caves in tomorrow or something like that, we'll get a buy signal and we'll get this. We'll try and trail the sell down, sell trade down if I can. If not, I'll take a second buy and we'll go from there. Euro pound, similar. We're in a buy here. Can't lose on that. Here's your buy. Took a sell here. Yeah, it's just it's a QQE sell. Is well above the 60 level, and we're still heading down. And in the meantime, we've got a buy. I didn't take that. I come home last night, and I had a look at this, and I thought, I'm already in a buy in this sell. We're still waiting. I could have taken that buy. I just decided against not taking it. We're at this previous high. Just I wasn't that comfortable with it. I might regret that. Doesn't matter, because I've still got a buy in, and I'll just bring this back to the downside. Now, Euro Yen. Why do I keep on trading yen pairs? Give myself an uppercut. So I'm in this sell from back here. Don't ask me how I got into that sell. Based on a QQE, I think there's one there. Second one there. It didn't get. It still hasn't got anywhere near the 50 level since. As Murphy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sell trades. Break evens on that yellow line there. In the meantime, I've taken this buy. So it's a lot more of a hedge sort of buy there, and another buy. Both of these buys have got the same stop there. So I'm locking in profit on the buy. So it's taking away some of the pain. We've still got this big, which is common with the yen pairs, you get this big regular divergence. Seems to just happen and happen and happen. In the meantime, it's going up. And if you look at this, it's been above the 50 level since 27th of May. We're nearly halfway through July, so it just shows you the yen pairs are tough. I don't know why I keep on trading them. When they do pay off, they pay off big, but it's just getting them to pay off. What's the time? 17 minutes. Euro NZ, I'm in a sell. Looks like it's just about to be stopped out. Took it there. I know price didn't get to the 50 level. I actually don't know why. Oh no, that's right. It was sorry, my bad. Trade 3. So there was a sell there. 1, 2, 3. We're in good profit. I decided to start closing some trades out and put my stop in place, just protect my position. And in the meantime, I've got potential hidden bullish divergence forming there, so getting ready to buy, hopefully. Euro USD in a sell from back here. You can see it's well above the 60 level, come down through the 50. I'm not sure I got a line there. Oh yeah, blue. There's a dot on the MACD plat below the zero. Hidden bullish divergence, so probably getting ready to go to the long side. But in the meantime, I could probably drag my stop down a little bit and just trail it there. Pound CAD in a sell from back here. You can see it there, well above the 60. Took the sell, it's come down, closed half, stop in place, trailing the stop, can't lose on the sell. Then I've taken this buy, hidden bullish divergence there. Took the buy and it's gone against me. We've got a sell here. Now even though it's not a valid HP signal, it's not a valid HP signal, so I didn't take the sell at all, so there's no hedge there. But I like this setup. You've heard me talk about it in previous videos. It's like a 1, 2 and divergences. We've got the hidden, followed by potential, it's not confirmed yet, regular bullish divergence. So hidden bullish divergence followed by regular bullish divergence. So what I'm looking for is a buy signal, and I'll take that, and it'll add to this one, so it'll be a dollar cost average on the buy side, and we'll probably get stopped out in the sell for a profit. That's the plan anyway. CAD Swiss, give me a bit of grief. It is giving me a bit of grief. I took a buy here. Now, I'm not sure why I took that buy. Oh, there we go. Support level. Didn't really go too far. The entry's there, and it just sort of even though the MACD plate went through the zero level, it just stayed around the entry level, let it drop down. I'm not sure if I took a couple of sells, I'm pretty sure I have. I took another buy in here and it's just gone nowhere. Third buy in here and now we're above, but we're still below the 50 level now. Third one, then we've got a sell here, which I've taken, can't lose on that, which is all good. Took another buy here, it's still down, so that's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another sell, another HP sell, and so that's the last one there, so that's sequence 3. That's sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3. Overall break-evens up there, the 2 lines, one's for the buys and one's for overall. Normally the solid one's for overall, the dash one's for just the sequences. So we've got a couple of targets. And look, as bad as it looks at the moment, it's no big deal because I've got 2 sell trades on. So it's not the end of the world. One I can't lose on. And if it keeps on dropping down, I'll just keep on trying to cash in more on the sell side, then wait for another buy and take another buy seat trade. Pound New Zealand in a sell, can't lose, all good. It was just on this resistance level on price. So you can drag that across further if you wanted to. So, and it's gone down, closed half, can't lose yet. New Zealand CAD, the one that's given me a lot of grief on the daily chart, and did give me some grief in here. There's a long, you look at this, it's been a very sideways sort of market, but with the 8-hour chart, managed to get out of a few of these trades with some profit and nothing's changed. Took the last trade was a sell and it was out profitable. Now we're in a buy below the 40 level. So it's a QQE S2 buy, and there is this S2 because that one would have been S1 sell. It's not looking that good at the moment, but we're still not up to the zero level yet, and as we all know, it's a slow moving pair, so no stress. New Zealand Swiss, now this is giving me there's something going on with the Swissy, because if you remember the other one was the pound Swiss, now we've got the New Zealand Swiss. A buy here, support level, so, and we're down below so it's a QQE buy, but it had the combination of below the 40 level, and it hasn't broke the 50 since. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 buys on, so there's 4 buys. Break evens, that yellow dash line, and we've taken a sell here. And it's going nowhere, but it's no big deal. Overall break even's a solid yellow line, so we can absorb one or two hedge trades, no troubles at all. So we're just waiting at the moment. It's a pair that should eventually, we'll get the last thing was that buy there, wasn't it? So just wait and see what happens. New Zealand USD, not much happening. I'm in a buy here. This level here is the 60-cent level. It's a bit of a magnet, as you can see. Price sort of bounces around a bit. We're in a buy, and I used that as it's actually a QQE because it's below the 40 level, but it's a good, nice support level too. So confluence of a couple of things. So yeah, we're just not getting up high enough, but that's the plan. USD CAD 8-hour, we're in a buy. So this trade 1 was here. It was based on hidden bullish divergence, so it's a MP buy. Took 1. And then had a reversal, then got a second signal there. Took the second trade, it was a trend line break. Oh no, there's a blue dot there, sorry. It would have been a trend line break, but there was a blue dot, so it's no big deal. Took the second one, already closed 1 and partial close on trade 2 and a stop in place there. You can have a look at the spreadsheets for all these, just have a look at the dates and match it up the spreadsheet. You'll see all the trades, the position sizing. I use 0.1, 0.3, 0.5, 0.8 sort of stuff. So on this, these are all traded on a live account too, so it's all good. Swiss franc, USD Swiss franc. Took a buy in here. Yeah, well and truly below the sun's buy. Well and truly below the 40 level, and it's just grinding up. It's at the not much happening. In the meantime, I'm taking this sell here. So what I'm waiting basically is for another trade to try and clear both of these trades in one. Because they're so close together, it's not too bad. USD Japanese yen, having a buy trade from here. So QQE buy. It's actually been pretty good on the 8 hour, the USD yen. Took this buy here, it's got a support level, and it was a QQE trade, and obviously a valid MACD platinum trade. Took the buy. I've already closed half, stops in place, can't lose on the buy. There's a sell here. Now, it's a QQE sell, but you've got supporting hidden bearish divergence too, which is good. And we're possibly going for the old 1-2 with regular divergence forming. Not confirmed yet. If this keeps on going up, it's no longer valid. It's no longer valid. It's not divergence. So what I'm now waiting for, there's not even a buy signal, is there? So it'll get to the stage where I start drawing a trend line across the lows here. And look, if that sell signal remains valid, which means there's been no buy signal, that sell signal remains valid, price turns down and breaks the trend line, I'll look at taking a second sell. I like it. And you probably can't see it, but there's silver there, and guess what? It's giving me grief on the 8 hour chart too. All right, took a sell here, which is terrible because that's a long way away. Took a second sell, took a third sell. Now, should have been out somewhere in here. I didn't. Now I had to take a 4th sell and a 5th sell. And it's just was holding this high here, and I've just recently taken a buy, so reducing my pain threshold a little bit, but not enough. It's if I didn't trade metals or Bitcoin at times, I'd be a lot less stress in my life. But if I didn't trade them, there'd be a lot less profit in my life too. So that's a trade-off basically. Like in any investment in life, normally the higher the risk, the higher the return, the higher the risk, sort of thing. And that's the thing when you short metals or short Bitcoin or short the US stock market or whatever, you've always got that trade-off. So yeah, that's it. That's the 8 hour charts. So that's just something different. So I'm still using all the same principles as I do on my daily charts. It's just the QQEs added to the chart, overbought, oversold. And if you've been following us on the Telegram channel at all, you've noticed that myself and Ginge have been talking about a EA that we're building, or he's building, I'm testing. So that's what this is based on basically, except without all the hedging trades. It's just mainly the DCA stuff, dollar cost averaging. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I know it's a little bit different today, and some of you is probably peeved that I didn't go through any of the daily charts other than what's happening on Monday. Always you can track me on my daily updates or check the spreadsheets. It's all very transparent. As you'll know, I take a screenshot every time I take a new trade, especially if it's a balanced setup. I'll take a screenshot and actually post them in TradingView also, but I'm going to have to change that because I can't do it public. They've caught on to me. Unless my indicators are free to everyone in the TradingView community, I can't publish I can share the link, but I can't publish them. And I've got like all the screenshots you see in the daily update, they go into TradingView also. It's all there. All right, boys and girls, I've rabbited on enough. My football team will be playing in about an hour and 15 minutes. I want to get to a bar to watch that. Enjoy your weekend, stay safe, thank you for watching, and if anyone's got any questions, just hit me up in any of the groups. That's no problems at all. All right, enjoy.